Hi, this is Subna, working as assistant professor in Vagdevi College of Engineering in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. In this segment, we'll be seeing about inheritance. These are the week 3 programs in data structures through C++ lab. In order to implement these programs, first we need to learn about inheritance. Inheritance is the process of creation of new things from already existing ones. For example, here I am taking class A with 4 features. This class can perform 4 operations such as add money, withdraw money, take loan, display account details. Now I would like to write another class B which should perform 7 operations such as add money, withdraw money, take loan, display account details, online money transfer, online paycheck, use of debit and credit card. That is, class B also have features which were in class A. So, we again have to write 1000 lines of code which was in class A. But this is not the ideal way since it will require lot of time. Rather than writing code again and again for common things, here we can use inheritance. We will connect the two classes so that class B can access class A features. Since we are connecting two classes, we do not need to write this code again. Now, class A is called as parent class and class B is called as child class. Class B is inherited from class A. Therefore, all the features of class A are inherited into class B and class B has its own features. So, the advantage of inheritance is reusability. That is, the function written in one class can be used in another class. And in less time, new classes can be developed using existing class. And the next, types of inheritance. Based on levels and relationship among the classes in inheritance, the inheritance is divided in various forms. And the first one is single inheritance. Creation of a class from only one base class is known as single inheritance. This is called parent class or super class. And this class is called child class or subclass. All the properties of parent class is inherited into child class. Algorithm for single inheritance. In this algorithm, we will be discussing several steps which are involved in executing a program on single inheritance. In this algorithm, first 3 steps of this algorithm is to create the class and define variables and member function of that class. In the next step, we'll be defining member function. In step 5, we will be creating the derived class. In next 2 steps, we will be declaring as well as defining member functions, that is read marks function, show marks function. In step 8, we create object for a derived class. In next step, we use this object to call member functions of read student function, read marks function using the created object. This function will allow us to get values from our keyboard. In step 10, we use this object to call show student function, show marks function to display student details. Now, let us see a program to demonstrate on single inheritance. This is a week 3 program in data structures through C++ lab. Hash include iostream.h. It is the predefined library function which contains cin cout object. So, this statement must include into the program to perform input-output operation. This is a declaration of class with a named student. This read student function which takes values from user and assign it to name and roll number variable. This show student function display the values in name and roll number. At this statement, it establishes a relationship between marks and student class. This marks class is a subclass which derives student class property and will access function in class student by object of class marks. This read marks function which reads value from keyboard by using cin object and assign to m1 and m2 variable. The show marks function displays the values in m1 and m2. The execution starts from main function. In the main function, at this statement, it will create an object for marks class. But marks class is inherited from student class. Therefore, obj is allocated with the memory of student and marks class as shown in memory. Using obj object, member function of student and marks class can be called. The statement obj.readStudent method calls the member function of student class which reads student details. The statement obj.readMarks calls the member function of student class which reads marks details. The statement obj.showStudent method and obj.showMarks display the details of student and marks class. Here we can clearly understand that how derived class object is accessing base class function. The object obj calls readStudent function which takes values from user and assign it to name and roll number. The object obj calls readMarks function which reads values from keyboard by using cin object and assign to m1 and m2. The object obj calls showStudent function which display the value in name and roll number. The object obj calls showMarks function which displays the values in m1 and m2. Then next we go to compilation and execution part of this program. Open the Turbo C++ compiler. Here I have already written the code on my workspace. So to compile the program, click on compiler menu, select compiler option. Here the code is successfully compiled, then press enter. Click on run menu to run the code. Here I am giving the input values, that is name, roll number, and marks. So this is the output which is displayed on the monitor. To close the workspace, select the File menu and click on Quit. Thank you.